Welcome to our HOA meeting.
Here's our advice. I'm Haley.
I'm Janina.
And I'm Julia. Step into our court, plead your case, and let's get these verdicts rolling.
My roomie's 18 female toothbrush is a damn biohazard. What do I do? I apologize for any grammar mistakes since English isn't my first language. Oh, it's okay. I, 18 female, recently moved to a new apartment, which meant I would get a roommate. It has been totally fine, except for the fact that her toothbrush is so effing disgusting. I've been ignoring it for a couple months. However, I recently noticed something that looks like mold. Now, every time I go to the bathroom and I see that horrific biohazard, I gag so much. Bro, I can't even describe how gross it is. However, I really don't want to just go up to her and tell her how gross it is. She is nice, but very particular about her privacy and can get pretty annoyed at stupid shit. So I think she might get irritated if I say anything. What do I do? Please help.
I know exactly what you should do. Throw that shit out and tell her that you were cleaning the bathroom and it fell in the toilet and you had to get her a new one. Oh. You can't let your roommate use a fucking moldy toothbrush.
That's crazy. I was going to say, what if there's a camera, but there shouldn't be a camera in the bathroom.
No, I hope not.
I hope there's no camera in there.
Other issues if there is.
I wonder if they keep their toothbrushes in the same holder. Because that shit's spreading, dog.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, how does she have the same toothbrush for months on? It's time to change it anyway.
Yeah.
It's just so silly.
Someone said, just say, hey, I think there might be mold on your toothpaste.
Just throw it out.
Just
throw it out and buy them a new $1 toothbrush or something. Like, if they're mad at you, let them be mad. It's a toothbrush. They'll get over it eventually. Like, you came up with a brilliant solution.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, oh my god, that's so much better than what I would have thought of.
A lot of the comments are telling them to mind their business. I don't think they should be minding their business.
That is a health hazard.
Yeah. Ew. When do they go to the dentist? Because to your point, you're supposed to change it out like every 6 months. And you're supposed to go to get your cleaning every 6 months. And my dentist gives me a free toothbrush. I'll tell you that. Like, what is your dentist doing?
Removing mold from their gums? No.
Teeth from their mouth.
Please take Julia's advice.
That's it. That's all you need to do.
The only solution.
Conflict free. You're gonna get mad at somebody for giving you a toothbrush?
After you cleaned the entire bathroom and it fell in the toilet?
Yeah, that's sad.
Even if it wasn't in the toilet. Oh, I had cleaner in the sink and it fell. Yeah. Sorry.
Or they needed the toothbrush to scrub the granite lanes.
That would be so mad.
That one's a little...
But she could use it for that after.
Spread the mold. Biohazard. Exactly. Spread the mold.
Okay, well, there's that one.
I was at a seafood boil this past weekend, and in the bathroom they had free toothbrushes for people to use.
No shot.
They were individually sealed.
Single use?
Yeah, full toothbrush. They had toothpaste. They had mouthwash.
Oh, why?
You press the button and the mouthwash came down.
You make out with your date after seafood?
Yeah.
Ew. Were they putting garlic in there?
It's real spicy. A lot of
I don't know. I've never been to one.
I don't think I'll ever be to one.
My coworker refuses to treat their lice. For context, I work at a school. So, back in October, my coworker told me she and her family had been battling lice. For over a month. She told me this after weeks of being in close contact with me in meetings and socially. Upon checking my head, I discovered I had lice. I immediately went and had it professionally treated and removed, which cost me hundreds of dollars. All right, that was
didn't.
wasn't necessary. I followed all the recommendations about cleaning out my personal belongings at home to ensure I wouldn't become reinfected. I also went for the follow-up at the lice treatment center to be certain I was clear. My coworker also went to this treatment center, but continued to tell me for weeks that she and her family were still battling lice. She stopped updating me on the situation, but never told me that she and her family were lice-free. I've been extremely proactive since the initial discovery. I've since worn my hair up every day, which she's mocked me for, done near daily checks, and worn sprays that are lice deterrents. At times, I thought I was just being paranoid, but I can confirm today that I saw lice and nits in her hair. What do I do?
Report that to HR.
Honestly, yeah.
I feel like you have done all you can as a coworker, and like this is like, I don't know, like it's not an extreme health hazard, but like if someone kept coming in with COVID or the flu or the cold and not taking care of themselves properly, I think at a certain point you would escalate it further.
Yeah, and when a classroom gets lice, everyone has to go through it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, I forgot that this was a school too. I was just thinking about like I'm in corporate America for context. So that's why I was like, oh, jump to HR. No, I would jump to the school nurse immediately.
Yeah, the first person said that they should go to the principal.
Oh.
No, it's true.
That's gnarly.
It's crazy that she still has lice and is making fun of this person for taking preemptive measures.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, it's your fault.
What that person did nothing about it for...
No, she did go to the clinic, but then it's just...
No, but the person who got it originally.
Yes, that girl, like her coworker did also go to the clinic.
Got it. Okay.
How was the family fighting lice for months?
I don't know,
Yeah.
somebody's not being
truthful. And if the person writing it in got it and took care of it, that leads me to think that the person she's writing about isn't being truthful.
I feel bad though, because what if she lives in like a house with 10 people and they just can't stop the spread? Like it's just gonna keep living on something, right?
Oh, that's so sad. Or like they have pets. Can't dogs get lice?
I think so. Yeah, it bounces on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, there's like preventatives for that.
No, for sure. The girl that started this infection has a bad attitude.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Oh my god, if I saw a lice in somebody's hair, like I'm next to you and I could see it moving.
I'm tweaking out if I receive that. No way. I react to that casually.
No.
Knowing myself.
Would you say something to somebody if you saw the lice in their hair?
To the person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, check out your scalp.
Yeah. I would hope you guys would tell me, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, that's my worst fear.
Yeah.
Truly.
Like, I could see myself freaking out, be like, oh my god, are you okay? Something's moving on your head.
Oh, God, I don't even like talking
go
about lice.
take care of that.
Yeah.
You know those TikTok videos where they take the comb and the girls have like, oh, like pull out all the nits?
And the flaky skin, too.
I love those ones.
Glycolic acid on your roots and scalp.
God.
Yeah,
Worst
I would
wonders.
just report that to the nurse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta report that to someone. This
They
is
can't take it
outrageous.
personal because it's affecting everyone in the building.
Mm-hmm. And I would try to get my space moved for the meantime, right? You share a space.
Yeah. And keep wearing your hair up, girl.
They should, this might be effed up, but like, put her like on a month of medical leave until she gets it figured out and get like a month-long sub in if you need to. If it had to be taken that far for her and her family to get time to figure it out and get out of it properly. Because it's one person for like, I want to just thinking about like our school, one person for like 20 kids.
Yeah.
And then the kids see each other at recess. So if one classroom gets it, it could easily spread. And then if it's a small town like us and the kids are siblings, you see how it could like become wildfire
Like the
real
cheese
quick.
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
that
play
sucks.
date and it goes from one toy to the other.
God. No, it needs to be stopped.
Someone goes to the library, boom. No, I don't think it transfers like that. Probably not like that. Don't fuck me.
I remember when lice was going around and then my mom had to spray my head with stuff like Did you guys remember that?
Mm-mm.
It was like the rosemary spray that apparently they don't like it, so they won't. Yeah.
I feel like I remember getting lice notices here and there, and I probably just wore buns.
Yeah,
And
I
then
feel like I never was in a classroom that actually had lice.
Oh, or if I was just paranoid. I was like, I'm going to wear a bun. My hair will not touch anything. I know I'm good. I'll make sure I'm good. Can't get if my hair does not touch a single thing.
Because we had to go to the nurse's office and they had like those chopsticks and they would be like looking to check everybody.
I've never had that.
Definitely. Then it was in my classroom then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't remember that.
That's scary.
Yeah. Last but not least for this week's HOA meeting is my friend smells like shit. All right, here's the sitch. Don't read ahead if you're eating. My friend of 4 years smells like dookie, and IDK had to tell her. I genuinely don't know how I've gone this long being in her presence. Here's a couple of stanky encounters for reference. The first time she came over, my sister walked into the room and immediately said, "Why does it smell like ramen packets in here?" And I think she realized there was no food present, and she understood immediately and slammed the door and left. 2, I've never seen her brush her teeth once. We have sleepovers way too often for her to skip out on it this much. 3, my other friend sits next to her in class and she quite literally told me she can smell my friend's bits. Every time she opens her legs slightly.
No, bits.
Bits. Like private parts. Like pungently. She said it smells like rotten fish. 4, my ex-boyfriend fully made a diss track song about her and published it with the chorus being, "Yeah, she is stanky bitch." And she still could not seem to understand that it was clearly not a fictional line. And here's the most recent dilemma, the icing on the cake, some might say. 5, last weekend, we were on a double date and we opened her trunk to get out our bags out of the car, and she had piles of skid marked underneath the literal cheese and shit spread across them. What kind of cheese am I talking about? What did I just read?
Bro, what is happening?
Laughing at it. I gotta bring that back.
How often is she shitting her pants?
Do we know how old they are?
No age.
With literal cheese and shit spread across them. We all looked at each other with pure shock and disgust, and she had no shame. Guys, please help. I'm genuinely thinking of hiring someone to tell her. This has been an ongoing issue, and I do not want to embarrass her by saying it straight up. I just know something about her hygiene must change. Any advice?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry for laughing.
Oh wow, somebody. Sounds like she might have BV or some sort of infection. It'll be best to tell her so she can have it checked out. I mean, yeah.
Is she depressed? She's not taking care of herself.
Wait, but also she had no reaction to all of them seeing her trunk. Said she didn't care.
That's what I'm saying. Is she depressed? Like, she thinks this is normal.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see in societies, in movies and TV and books and whatever, and your friends, people take care of themselves, they brush their teeth, they wear clean clothes, they wear clean underwear, you know what I mean? She's not actively doing any of this. She has pretty literal shit stained dirty laundry in her trunk.
Yeah, get it out of the car. Somebody said, I'll tell her for free.
Yeah, so this one's crazy. Sorry, I could not get through that ending.
That is so sad.
Oh my god.
Maybe she's nose blind.
You can't be.
Even if you're nose blind, it's hygiene. Like, she doesn't brush her teeth. That's just good oral care. That's going to lead to cavities or worse problems. Like, wearing not clean underwear is going to lead to infections down there.
Yeah, that's definitely okay. Yeah.
And then keeping it in your car, like all you're doing is spreading the bacteria, and then you're breathing it in. Ugh.
Also, throw the underwear out. Like, why are they just sitting in your trunk?
Yeah, she's on a double date, so she has a man. So, like, why can't... I'm not saying he should, and they're probably only young people dating, so he shouldn't even have to, like, do this, but, like... Also, if you
What
want
are you
to...
gonna say?
I don't know. Should he buy her underwear?
No.
Should he buy her new underwear to wear?
Change it.
I would leave the date, honestly.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's
What if
disgusting.
this is like her boyfriend of like 2 or 3 years,
It
though?
doesn't sound like
no,
it.
it sounds like it's just a date.
Just a random double date.
Her ex-boyfriend said she's stinky. Her new boyfriend just got her shit
Oh my god,
stained
her
from.
ex-boyfriend painted a diss track.
That's so mean. But it's
Yeah.
she hears that and she still doesn't think anything's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I would put your friend in therapy.
You can't put your friend in therapy.
No, but like,
Honestly, though, if you had a stinky friend, how would you tell them?
If that were my best friend, I would tell them.
What would you say?
I would say, what have you been up to?
well, if the best friend is sleeping over this often at her house that she knows she don't brush her teeth enough, or ever, she knows what she's up to. They're together.
Well, I guess for that part, you'd be like, hey, let's brush our teeth. We haven't done it yet today.
Yeah.
Or, hey, do you want
We
to
got your own toothbrush for when you're over.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, no, it's fine. I'm good. I'll do it later.
No, just do it now.
I'm like, no, I want to vlog. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, I guess, trick her into it. That's horrible. You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
At what point is it like, this isn't worth my time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Sorry. This story is crazy.
Is there any
That
helpful
ending-
comment?
Is wild.
Somebody said that they were in the military and somebody in their unit stunk so bad that security had to like intervene.
Like going around school.
Just tell her, don't sugarcoat it. She has to hear it. Oh, okay. Comment. I used to be the stinky kid in school. I was really neglected as a kid and sometimes didn't have heat or water in my home. Yeah, heat or hot water in my home. I never had a mom or a woman, for that matter, to teach me how to care for my hygiene properly. And with all the trauma I went through as a kid and moving every year, sometimes twice a year, I never learned how to focus on cleanliness until I was a junior/senior in high school. I'm pretty sure I also have ADHD and transition from one thing to the next, and that really transitions from one thing to the next are really hard and cause me anxiety. I was also really depressed growing up, so these two things combined made bathing and caring for myself the last thing on my mind, and I kind of avoid caring for myself. There's 2 more little paragraphs, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's gotta be a deeper rooted problem. You as her friend can't fix that because, like, you're not a licensed professional therapist or psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Even, like, maybe it has to go to that level too. Because this is straight up, like, neglect for yourself. Like, you're not taking care of yourself.
That's so sad.
This is so sad.
Maybe it's all in her trunk because she doesn't have a laundry machine.
And you think she's planning on washing it sometime?
I hope.
It's just sitting in there.
Yeah.
This is the best friend of 4 years, might I add. So it seems like it's not a new thing, too. I don't know how they became friends in the start. Maybe we can assume that they're seniors in high school, met freshman year.
I'm surprised she's letting somebody sneaky, like, chill out in her room like that.
Yeah.
What if the friend's mom says something? And I say that because, like,
depending on
if
the
the friend
age.
is staying at the house that often, that the friend writing this knows for a fact that this girl, like, does not brush her teeth or, like, things like that. Like, the mom has to see her enough, too, to kind of, not, like, fully view her as a daughter, because that's not your daughter, but, like,
Yeah.
if your friend's kid is over all the time, like, you take them in like one of your own, too. And I feel like a mom would just, like, if you're a senior in high school, you're 17, 18, your mom just has more life experience and has had harder conversations. She can manage this one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry to bring your mom into this, but like, that's my suggestion on this.
Yeah. She has to hear it from someone who maybe doesn't think that they're judging her, I guess.
Yeah. And like, we don't know anything about this girl in her personal life. What if she doesn't have a mother figure?
Yeah.
Like that person writing in.
Yeah.
Or maybe like the school guidance counselor. Aren't they there for that? Like to provide
Guidance counselor,
support?
Nurse, even.
Yeah.
Could be good. Health teacher.
I guess we don't know how old they are.
No.
Yeah.
But even if it was college, you have equal.
What if they're
roles.
like 30?
Being that they're talking about diss tracks and publishing it, I don't think they're 30.
True. One could hope. Oh, that's so sad. I don't know if I have any advice for this.
Yeah, that's tough.
That kind of is my advice. I think you just tag your mom in and go, "Hey, mom."
Yeah, get an adult involved.
Mm-hmm.
If you are, though, 30 or above, it's time to cut this friend out of your life, I think. Unless they're in serious need for help. But if they're just deliberately stinky on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
And don't want to go get help.
yes.
Because you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Right.
Need advice? Submit your case to our forum and you can be featured next week.
Meeting adjourned.